Welcome to the United Stand. Manchester United have beaten West Bromwich Albion 2-0 in the Premier League, and the game is well and truly on. Are there any Liverpool fans out there? Are there any Arsenal fans out there? Spurs, you're irrelevant. But we are coming. We're coming fast, we're coming hard, and we're coming from behind. On the day that Jose Mourinho was sacked a year ago today, how things have changed. We now have a manager at Manchester United who I believe will take us back to the glory days. Maybe not with this season in relation to the league, but we are well and truly moving in the right direction. And you know what? We have this. United are winners. United fans have more depth and more knowledge of the game than any other fan out there, and we can be quite critical, sometimes too critical when things go against us, and conversely we can be quite, I would say, remiss when we've pulled off a good result as well. And let's wallow in this for a moment. West Brom, very unlucky away against Chelsea last weekend. They lost the game. They're 7th in the league. They won well in the week. They're having a very good season. We did make them look very ordinary today. They didn't get much support for Rondon, but that's because we worked hard and we won the game, and Zlatan was the difference with the goals. But there were some really good performances throughout the team, which I'll go to in a minute. But that, you've got to applaud that. You can't just say, oh, West Brom were rubbish. You go and, they would have fancied their chances against them today. And the team plan and the individuals, collectively, as Zlatan said in his post-match interview, that's why we won the game. We've now got Sunderland and Borough at home to come, which I think is 6 points to throw away. You add that, 5 wins in a row, New Year's Day. If we're not within 5 points of the top 4, my name's not Mark Goldbridge. We'll do it. It's there to be done, and I think we will do it. Man of the match for me, I think man of the match first half was Jesse Lingard. It tailed off as I predicted it would in the second half, and he was subbed because he did so much running. Zlatan's the man of the match. You've got to give it to him. The 2 goals win the game. But yet again, as you go through the team, De Gea, nothing to do. You wouldn't give him any more than 6 out of 10 through no fault of his own. Valencia, decent. Phillips was decent for West Brom, I think. But Valencia, decent. Rojo and Jones, yet again, as a collective centre-back partnership, and that's what centre-back partnerships are all about. Very, very good. Very good. Pushing for man of the match again. You can ask for a little bit more. You can't ask for very much more. Darmian did okay. I probably still would stand by the point that I would have played Blind at left-back. Herrera and Carrick and Pogba run the midfield silently in some ways. Just went about their job. That's what you expect, especially from Carrick. Right midfield, Lingard, as we said, brilliant in the first half. Rashford came on just to give us the legs. He did quite well. Rooney, not a bad performance. I could probably give him a 7 out of 10. And Zlatan, man of the match. But what a result. What a 3 points. As things stand at the moment, we're level with Spurs. We are only 3 points behind City, 4 points behind Arsenal and Liverpool. Obviously, they've all got to play. Spurs against Burnley, you'd expect them to win. City and Arsenal, they both can't win, so we're going to be very close to one of those. And Liverpool have got Everton, they might drop points there. But with those 2 home games against Sunderland and Borough to come, and Liverpool have also got City on New Year's Eve, there are opportunities for us to get right into it. And even if we win those games, and we're not quite there yet, West Ham away, we can win that. Liverpool at home, win that. Boom. It's there. I said it last week, I'll say it again. We will finish above Liverpool. Let them keep giving the big one. Let them keep going on about we're not bothered about teams behind us, we're looking up. When have you been looking up in the last 26 years? You've not won the title in nearly 3 decades. Shut your gobs, we're coming for you. And, as long as it takes, in May is what matters, and we'll be above you. I think we'll probably finish above Arsenal, and how nice it would be to finish above City, and that's what we should be doing. Last week I was saying we'll finish above Liverpool. You know what? I'm already starting to think let's go for City now, because Arsenal will finish above them as well. But absolutely brilliant. Brilliant performance. I want to shout out the manager. I think it's very important to shout out the manager. You can be quite critical. Obviously, we go live out with the watch-alongs and when the team news comes out an hour before. I sort of was quite reserved about it, about Lingard. I sort of understood it because I thought Mata, Rooney and Zlatan, no pace. We were quite exposed for that away to Palace. We had no pace to hit them on the break. So playing Lingard, I understood why he did it. Whether I would have chosen Lingard or would have put Rooney to the right and put Martial on, maybe I probably would have done that personally, but Mourinho got it right within the first couple of minutes. Lingard runs into the box from the right-hand side, pace causing West Brom problems. It's a penalty. Surprise, surprise, we don't get those. We get a head down, we go again down the right with a bit of pace. Superb cross, Zlatan, 1-0. It worked. Mourinho got it spot on with Lingard's selection today, and it worked. And whatever you think about Lingard, and personally, I don't think he's a first team player week in, week out. I think he's a squad player, but a squad player will play games and start games, and they will come on and be impactful. And I think Lingard suits that role absolutely perfectly. Considering Mkhitaryan, that's Mkhitaryan's position. Lingard's not going to play ahead of him. But what an impact he made today. Very, very good performance. Perfect for Mourinho. I don't agree with Darmian playing. I think Blind at times. There was times today when Darmian had the ball in advanced positions. He had a lot of space. There's an opportunity to whip a ball in with his left foot. He can't do it. Daley Blind can. But did it matter? We won that game. We didn't concede. And I think the great thing about these last three results, when you analyse them, is that 1-0 against Spurs was very important because we were giving 1-0 results away and dropping 2 points. We've gone on from that. We've got experience of that. We took confidence of holding a 1-0 lead. In the week, we get 1-0 up. We allow a team back in, and we win from allowing a team back in. We take confidence from that. And then tonight, we get to 1-0. We keep saying we need to get the second goal and start doing that more. We get the second goal. Again, it's a new way of winning. So there's so much confidence and so much to take from these last three results. We've now got 9 days till the next game, a week on Monday, on Boxing Day. At home, 2 home games over a busy festive period. Lots of confidence to be taken. So very, 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 very pleased. I know some people are talking about the title. For me, that is massively off. Watched Chelsea today, actually. I think he's got them honed, winning all sorts of games. I think the thing about Chelsea and Liverpool to a lesser extent, I mean, they probably should have more points than they've got, but they've bottled it, haven't they, against teams like Bournemouth and Burnley. They've been having a whole week off all season. They play one game, they have a whole week off. They have that opposition. They hit them hard because they've got loads of energy. And you got, in fairness, United, Arsenal, City, Spurs. We've been playing weekend, midweek for the last 3 months, and they've been playing one game a week. It's massively advantageous. Leicester had that last year. Liverpool had it the year they bottled it with Slippy G. It's a massive advantage. So catching Chelsea, it'd be very difficult, but who knows? Anything can happen in football. But for me, spoke about it on the watch along, spoke about it today. I'll speak about it now. If we win the League Cup, we get in the top 4 and we win the Europa League Cup, I think that'd be a fantastic season for us, and that's what we should be aiming for. But what I would say as we go into 2017, anything is possible, and what is happening now is what I said and a lot of you said back in September, is that we won the first 3 games in a row, but it was never going to be smooth running. We were going to have peaks and troughs, and what will happen is around January, Christmas time, February, he'll sort it out, the players will understand what he wants, and we'll start to go consistently getting good results. And I think we'll take that consistency through the summer, buy 2 or 3 players that he knows he needs, having analysed the squad for a year, and next season we will be consistent and we will win the title, because Mourinho always wins the title in the first 2 years, and I think that's what's going to happen with Manchester United. But we've got to get Champions League football this summer for next season. I think we're right on the track to do that, and Mourinho is the right man. And you know whatever anybody thinks, he's taken over a squad of players that has got a lot of dead wood, as many people would call it, actually, in the squad. Your Memphis, your Schneidlins, they're nowhere near a matchday squad, and he needs time to sort that out. It was always going to be difficult to do that, but we are getting there. And as well, I want to just say, Jones and Rojo, fantastic today, me included, and most of you lot as well wanted them sold in the summer, and he has turned them into defenders, and he's done that. Van Gaal couldn't do it, Moyes couldn't do it. He's turned them into defenders. They're still the same individuals. They're not been cloned and taught how, and turned up at the club as great defenders. He's taught them how to do it. Rojo has been a car crash defender at Manchester United, jumping in or standing too far off back. Different player now, and that's training. That's a manager coming in who knows how to do things defensively. He's had a word with them. They've put the work in, but he's moulded them. So for me, Mourinho gets a massive shout out. And I know Chelsea have won a lot of games in a row, and I know Conte probably will get manager of the month for December. But for me, I'd give it for Mourinho, because you look at the difficulties he's endured in October and November especially, and to turn it round like he has, and the last 3 results, don't underestimate them. Absolutely superb results. Very, very pleased. Players deserve a lot of credit as well. I don't think there's a better midfield than Carrick, Herrera and Pogba in the Premier League at the moment. I think it's absolutely superb. And a final shout out for Zlatan, man of the match. A lot of people, United fans included, wanted to have a go at him in the summer, said he was past it, he's not good enough. That said, He'll get 20 goals this season, and I said he'll get a goal every other game because he's done it throughout his whole career. He's probably doing slightly better than that. He's only 4 off 20 already. It's not even Christmas Day. Fantastic player. Yes, at times he's not played that well, but the goals have kept ticking on. And if you score goals, you win games more often than not. Fantastic player. Great performance from United. Nobody's going to get any negativity today. Really good management, really good team performance, and positivity. No more games before Christmas. Sunderland and Borough at home to come. That's got to be 6 points. And if we're not within top 4, 5 points to top 4 on New Year's Day, maybe we'll even be in it. And that's amazing from a couple of weeks ago. Absolutely amazing. Because I think after the Everton game, we were like, we've dropped 10 points now in the last month. We're surely not going to get top 4. So brilliant. Absolutely loads of positivity. Thanks everyone for watching. Enjoy your evening. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:30 with the Sunday night show, which will be our Christmas special. We'll be digesting where United are now, where they're going to be in January, where we're going to be at the end of the season, but also have a drink. Join us at 8:30. Thanks everybody for watching, and speak to you very soon. Thanks for watching.